Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Very happy to be with you here tonight. How is everyone doing? So, this is a new kind of format that we're going to be testing with the new channel and new content. Just kind of seeing if this gains traction with people. Basically, want to do kind of like a live stream review Q&A kind of thing, so people can come to this, they can get their questions answered about in this case Star Wars Outlaws, but hopefully we'll do it for future games. Not kind of a guarantee, just kind of, I think games that kind of strike at the core of what Limit Break is, which is kind of, you know, this idea of the old and the new game industry, and games where it's kind of interesting to talk about that, you know, that angle about this game from that perspective. And Star Wars Outlaws is a game that to me has a lot. I've been playing a lot of Concord. Sorry. Star Wars Outlaws is a game that to me very much feels like a game that has some of it kind of footed in new type of game design and like open world game design, and but it also has a lot rooted in the kind of OG, you know, old school open world game design, classic like Ubisoft kind of game design, right? So we're going to get into all of that, but if you have any questions about Star Wars Outlaws and you would like them answered here on the live stream, please leave them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to ramble through a lot of this. And do also let me know about the audio mixing if that feels good for you guys. But yeah, so here we are. About to play some Star Wars Outlaws. So my plan is not to do any kind of main story missions. If people are concerned about, you know, spoilers or anything like that. There's still a lot. I'm not really in the thick, I would say, of like spoiler territory. Pretty by the numbers as well, I would say. And also, if you didn't notice, but I am playing on PS5. I currently have it set to performance mode. And in the game, there are 3 settings for different performance modes on console. So you have performance mode and quality mode, and then you also have a 40 frames per second mode, which hopefully it will bring up. Yeah, so it favors quality, but it is targeting, you know, 40 frames per second as opposed to 60 in the regular performance mode, and as opposed to 30 in the normal quality mode. So it's trying to kind of be a bit of both worlds, but we'll play performance mode on stream since that tends to stream a bit better, because you don't necessarily have to worry about the fidelity as much as playing it in person. So here we are. I took over this base because I needed to like do a little gameplay capture here. So this is an empirical base. You can find these kind of throughout the system. And the systems, because there are obviously multiple planets to go to, and if there's one in particular that you would like to see, we can go to any of them because I have them all unlocked. This is one of the puzzles in the game. This is essentially like Wordle but with symbols, and this is how you interface and slice into computers. Basically, one image per connected block. Right, so you can see there are 5 different squares here connected. Only one in that chain will be a part of the final solution. So I pick the first in this chain, I pick this one in this chain, I pick this one in this chain, and this is the final chain. So none of them were in the password, so we will pick again. So just like Wordle, yellow basically means that they're in the wrong position. So those 2 are good. It's just well, it has to be this, right? This circle with the dot in the middle. It has to be that because it's the only one left in that chain. And then let's do this middle one here. And then we'll do it like that. Boom, did it. Nailed it. And I can disable the turret, I can disable the cameras, and I can transfer some data. And that's really cool because you can just like basically like find intel in the open world in like terminals, or there may be data pads, or you might just overhear other characters talking about certain things, and you can actually just listen in, and if you listen in successfully, you get a bit of information like, oh, that a cache of materials is hidden on this planet, you know. But what I think we'll do is, let's look at our journal. So there's a Pike Syndicate opportunity. So at the heart of the game is the reputation system. And the reputation system is, the core of the experience. And in my opinion, when I talk about the fact that this game has one step in the future, I think the reputation system is this really cool idea of you are kind of bouncing around these cartels and doing certain things for them that will either increase your reputation or decrease your reputation with them. So right now I'm in good with the Ashiga clan, but I'm poor with the Huts, and I'm bad with the Crimson Dawn, I'm bad with the Pikes. So you can actually, if you hit select, it'll show you what each stage means. So currently with the Pikes, I'm in the bad stage of reputation, and what this means is I'm restricted from entering their territories and districts. So there is Pike territory on, pretty much each planet. If I'm caught in there, they will be hostile to me. They won't provide me really any opportunities to work for them, and my deals at merchants is decreased. If it were to get any worse than this, if it would be into the terrible slot, I would have all of that, plus they would have bounty hunters essentially trying to hunt me down until I'm able to go back up. Then if I go up, I'm poor. Basically, when I'm in the poor section, I'm restricted from certain areas, but I will be able to do some opportunities to try and get back in their good graces. Then in the good, I have a lot more opportunities. I'm welcome in their territories and districts. I get deals at their merchants, and I actually get a cosmetic, they give me like a gift, and that was a cosmetic for my gun. And then I could get all the way into excellent, and basically when excellent is the tier of reputation that you're in for any of these syndicates, you get really good deals at their merchants. They offer you all the opportunities that you can. You get a bunch of goodies, and there are specific areas. So when you're in the good section, right, the good tier, you can be let into districts, but there are certain areas of that district that are off limits that if you want to get into, you have to sneak into. But if you're in the excellent tier, the whole district is available to you, and those districts also have landing pads. Those areas have landing pads for your ship, so you can actually land your ship in that district, which you can't do if you're just in the good tier. So those are all of the tiers, and they are the same for each syndicate, so you can see what each tier means. You have this rewards thing, so it shows you what you get if you get to the excellent tier. If you have max reputation, also each one has an armor set, which is really cool. And these are like legendary armor, so they actually have different perks, which when the legendary is when combined, they have an additional perk. It shows you opportunities for the Pikes on this contract brokers tab that you can get. So I can go to this character Endava or Danka, and they will have an opportunity for me to increase my Pike reputation. And then under the merchants tab, it's showing which merchants specifically are affected by my relationship with the pike, and I can look at those stats for each of the 4 cartels. So right now we're just good with the Ishigi clan, but we're poor to bad in the rest, which we can go fix. So we can go into my journal, and I can see that here on Tashara I have an opportunity to improve my reputation with the Pike Syndicate, which I do want to do because it's really freaking annoying to get caught in their territory and they not like you. Like, I've tried, like, I've found stuff on maps, and like I've had to go through, like, you know, Pike territory, and then the problem is once you trespass and they catch you in their territory, that further decreases your reputation with them. So it's kind of this, it can snowball very quickly, and so you want to kind of manage your relationship with each of the syndicates, and, you know, hopefully be at least all in their good graces, if not, you know, excellent in some of them. So that's how that works. So we're going to do something for the pikes. So it is, I can go show on map, and it is here at Myra Spaceport, which is down here, which I believe, oh, it's here on Akiva. Gotcha. Oh no, that's not the, yeah, the Ashiga clan. Here we go. Show on map. So yeah, this is on the planet Tashara, and I should be able to potentially even, no, I cannot fast travel here. Oh, I'm in a restricted area. Gotcha. So I need to get out of here. So I'm currently on, oh no, I am on Tashara already. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, when you're in a restricted area like an Empirical base, you are not able to fast travel. This game has bugs. This game is glitchy, and one of the ones that I keep running into is this guy always standing on this console, essentially. And yeah, game has a lot of little things like that, and then it also has some big things. I guess the curse of big budget Star Wars games having a bunch of technical difficulties continues, because the Jedi games, both Fallen Order and Survivor, both had a ton of technical issues, a lot of which actually remind me of the technical issues here in Outlaws, despite not being made by the same developer. So, you know what's fun? We can go out, maybe we can have some fun on the way out here. So you can command Nyx, your little pet, to do things like explode things. And they're like, what's going on? And then that explodes, and everyone's like, what the fuck happened there? Oh yeah, I do want to actually get the treasure. This base has 3 like treasure chests. I do want all of this treasure. So we will get them. Oh, this stormtrooper's just making it real easy, huh? Okay. Ooh, okay. Right in the bam. So yes, enemies are relatively easy. That's one of my big complaints about the game, is like enemy AI is really dumb. Like you can stealth take them down, you can explode things, like a traditional kind of dumb AI. And it makes it really easy to kind of like cheese through areas, for sure. And it's definitely one of my least favorite things about the game, because I think it undermines a game. My kind of blanket feelings about the game is that it has a lot of really good ideas, but like its gameplay is just too mundane to support those ideas, on top of the game being pretty buggy. So it's a real shame, because there's a lot of promise, for sure. The reputation system that I talked about earlier between, you know, the cartels and everything being like my biggest thing I'm walking away from, like being, that's really cool. Like, that's, if they if the game had gameplay that really supported the reputation system in a satisfying way, I would, be of the mind that this is a really good game. But the problem is that the actual game itself is relatively underwhelming, just from like a complete gameplay standpoint. Like, it's just traditional, old school, dumb AI problems. Like, none of these guys notice me at all. And I can do this. I can take this guy out. Another thing is 3 punches takes out a stormtrooper. And then 1 punch after they've been fucked with by Nyx will then take them out. And so, like, that completely, like, breaks the immersion. This cannon, actually, I got from... I'm able to pick up because the way that skills work in this game is interesting. So if I go to the menu, I go to abilities, I don't just get, like, XP that I then put into skills that, are... essentially, just, I get 10 XP, I spend it on a skill, boom. What happens is you have these experts, these specialists that you unlock as you progress through the game, and each of them have different perks that they can basically teach you, wisdom that they can impart onto you. And you basically do different challenges in order to unlock them. So this one doubles the distance at which Nyx will be able to detect and to highlight enemies via the Nyx sense mechanic, right? So when I press up on the D-pad, I get the Nyx sense, and it shows me, it highlights where enemies are, and this upgrade would essentially double that radius. Basically, the way that I unlock this is I need to use Nyx to fetch a weapon, a grenade, and a back to vial. I need to complete a thief contract without being detective, and I need to make Nyx jealous, which I don't know what that means, but those are the things I need to do in order to unlock this upgrade. So that's how upgrades and skills kind of work in this game. And when you start the game, you cannot pick up heavy weapon like this, but I worked with this mercenary expert, essentially weapons expert, and what I learned is to use one of these. So yeah, guns and stuff you just pick up from enemies that drop them. Oh, I need Nyx to fetch a Bacta, so that's good. I need him to fetch that. You getting it? Thank you very much, even though I'm full and I don't need it. So you just have your pistol, and your pistol has a standard, an electric type, and then like a really big explosive modifier, which actually can blow through. There are some rock formations, like weakened rock formations, that you can blow a hole through, and you need that weapon upgrade, so that's something to find. But, I mean, look at this. This game is just totally gorgeous in its design. Let's talk about some positives. This game, as I said in my short video, is the best Star Wars game for making it feel like you live in the Star Wars universe. And you just are exploring these planets on your speeder. You'll come across, this is an empirical base, or like an outpost, essentially, of the Empire. You can come across villages that are being raided by pirates, and you can help defend them. You can come across, like, hidden treasure. Like, it really makes you feel, like the design here. Oh, these are some pirates here. Yeah, these some pirates, like, I guess they found some loot, maybe. Oh, it's Crimson Dawn. Oh, no. I'm in bad with Crimson Dawn. And we're just about to make it worse. So this is the standard blaster fire. Then you have, like, an electric one that stuns people. Oh, I need to heal. Okay, so this was like a little cache that they were... Oh, I needed the leather for the pouch. That's good. Okay, glad we stopped here. But yeah, like, there's tons of, like, cool things, like shipwrecks and all kinds of neat stuff. The attention to detail is really, really good. And it makes you feel and offers a, like I said, a level of simulation, Star Wars, that is not something otherwise that you would maybe experience in any other Star Wars video game. So this area actually has treasure, and we'll probably be able to... Oh. So yeah, you can get intel just from random people. They'll tell you things, or you'll overhear people talking about stuff. And so it tries to give you this very naturalistic way of discovery versus just like, oh, I've unlocked all these points on the map. Here's where a chest is. Here's where this collectible is. It's meant to be a bit more organic than something like an Assassin's Creed or any of those games that just put stuff. And then it gives you options like this. Like, this person is only going to give me the intel if I pay for it. It's going to cost me 10 credits. 10 credits is nothing. I will pay them the 10 credits. And that might depend also on, like, my standing with people. Like, if this person was like a Crimson Dawn or they were with the Ashiga clan, who I'm good with, if they were a part of the Ashiga clan, then they probably wouldn't have asked for a fee. I could have said, like, I'm good with the Ashiga clan, like, you can call the queen or whatever, you know? And maybe they would tell me without me having to fork over any credits. So...
Alright, where's this wind tunnel again?
yeah, so they told me about this wind tunnel. There's some good shit there, I guess. But there is apparently some treasure here. Yep, here's a good opportunity. I can listen in on these guys' discussion. So it's a lot of this though. Like, that's the thing, is like, again, cool idea, but it's still very rudimentary. And all of the things is like, there's a stash, right? It's always about like, there's a stash that is worth finding, you know? These terminals allow you to kind of access the different brokers for you to take contracts with. My reputation is too low for me to work with Illyra, because she is a Crimson Dawn. She works for Crimson Dawn. And I can even contact off-world brokers as well, because you can find different brokers on the different planets. And these terminals, I think you also have one on your ship as well, will essentially allow you to find that. But there's a treasure to be had, apparently, in these hills. Maybe it's not in this building. Maybe it's next door. But yeah, like, you see speeders, like, going by. Like, this feels like, you know, a remote Star Wars planet. Oh, yeah, pretty much every animal as well you can pet. You can pet Nyx, your pet. Oh, this makes Nyx jealous. There you go. Me petting another animal made him jealous, and that has now contributed to the, basically, you know, well-being, or not the well-being, but the contributed to the progress on that ability. So this person seems to be kind of stuck outside here, so it seems that maybe there's a way we can open this up. Maybe it's in the back here. Ah, there's a ladder. I can send Nyx up to release that ladder. Yeah, Nyx is very helpful. You're going to be, if you get the game, you're going to be using Nyx a lot to do a bunch of different things. Oh, I have to wait for him to get down, I guess. Oh, it's not. There we go. Now we're getting some climbing done. And yeah, you pick up a bunch of stuff. Again, lot of old school open world design. There we go. That was the treasure. It's a paint job for my speeder. Very cool. Love it. Okay, Speaking of, let's get back on our speeder. So yeah, like I mentioned, your mileage is 100% going to vary based on how much you like Star Wars. If you like Star Wars a lot and you've been waiting for a game like this, I think it's going to tick a lot of boxes. However, the game is pretty, like the actual game itself, strictly from like a gameplay standpoint, is pretty mediocre and bad in some places. It has some moments for sure. Definitely like level design. There's definitely some like really cool level designs. Again, that kind of goes back to the aesthetic of everything. And so, you know, oh, another thing that you can do. This is, I've undone it right now, but the game starts with and kind of kicks you off with this 21:9 aspect ratio, which is just a crop. It's not actually like framing it differently, right? It's just adding black bars to give it this aesthetic. But if you want, and this is how the game starts, you have this cinematic look. Now, again, it's cheating because this isn't actually how this shit works. When people shoot in like a wider aspect ratio, they're shooting in a wider aspect ratio. They're not taking 16:9 and then putting black bars on it. So it's not quite what it would look like if this was maybe a movie, but you know, it gives it an aesthetic. They also talk about, we actually did a doc with them at GameSpot that basically talks about like all of the visual tricks they're doing and like built into like the camera to make it look like one of the original trilogy movies, which is very cool, and you can definitely notice it. It definitely has a cinematic quality to it. Like there was one moment where basically we uncover this shipwreck and we step and we see it, and it like the you know, my eye, you know, I'm stepping out of a cave, right? So it's slowly like my eyes are adjusting to the light and like the shipwreck, and I like actually gasped because it was presented in such a great, really cool way. And this game has quite a number of moments like that, honestly. So right now we're going to go talk to Gorak, who is the head of the Pike Syndicate, at least on this planet. And he's basically giving us a job because he's like, look, you're in bad with us. Here's how you can make it up.
Gorak, you wanted to see me?
Straight to business. Good.
Well, I know you're a busy Pike.
Governor Thornton and the Dawn are attempting to remove me from power. They were heard plotting with one of my own.
You want me to find your traitor?
And bring them to me. For a conversation.
So that's why you need an outsider to keep this quiet.
It's a delicate situation. A Crimson Dawn agent was overheard on their comlink, planning this little coup.
Where?
The Miragana Market. My guess is they're still there gathering intelligence. Find where their communications are going.
I'm on it, Gorak.
And Kane, I want my ring back.
Oh, you lost a ring. Was it worth something?
You're lucky I need you. Get moving.
I'd sold that ring. So yeah, we're looking for a traitor, someone who's basically betraying Gorak to Crimson Dawn to try and this is Danka, I believe.
This is what I've got today.
And she has like different contracts and things like that. Infiltrating Crimson Dawn, raiding a bandit camp for the Crimson Dawn. And what's this one? Retrieve and deliver goods. This bandit camp one might be fun. I need to improve my reputation with Crimson Dawn, so we will take these on. And we can also take on this Pike one. Screw it.
Get it done. Hey, ND5. I picked up a quick job.
Yes. I'll see about finding similar work for you as well. Talk to me if you're interested.
Oh, sure. Thanks. Okay, let's keep an ear out for comlink chatter about Korak.
So we're just looking basically for... Again, this is pretty underwhelming in the sense of, like, it's a cool idea of, like, you need to listen in to people chatting, but you basically just do it by finding these points. And if the point says listen, then you can actually listen in.
Someone nearby?
I think... There you go. Listen.
If anything, we're lucky Tizlak is so emotional. I mean, think about it. He betrayed Gorak just because he wouldn't cover his trips to some casino cruiser.
There we go.
Just keep him alive.
Of course it was Tizlak.
Of
All right,
course.
Nix, let's steal that comlink.
Of course it was Tizlak. So we got to find a comlink. Oh, we got to steal it from her, which means we need to use. Oh boy. Oh.
Get in there, Nix.
So he's going to go steal it. And here's, again, another thing that really breaks the immersion. It's very clear that I just stole
I need you
something,
to trace a comlink signal for me.
but
I
I
think it's
very
frequency.
easily got away with it.
One moment. It seems the last communication on that channel came from Renpali space station. It's in this system.
Huh. Maybe we should pay them a visit.
Oh, we're going to go into space. Perfect. Oh, this is so... Now I'm in one of the Pike districts, so if I get caught in here, it's not good. I will ruin my reputation with the Pike. So we're going to stay out of there for the moment. We're actually going to go off into space. Let's fast travel maybe to the... Oh, is it even... Can I call it here? How does this work? Is my ship not stationed here? Oh, no, it is. Cool. So this is the Trailblazer. This is my ship. Let me see if I have any upgrades. So yeah, you can upgrade elements of your ship. But I can go into my ship. This station is where I can modify my blaster. This area, yeah, like every time you come back to your ship, there's like new stuff for you to like grab, which is cool. Nix has a meal that actually gives him, I think it gives him a buff, so this allows him to distract multiple enemies at a time. You can find these like food stands and hang out with Nix, and like it's like a mini game to eat the food with him, and it's like this really like endearing moment where it's like a very like kind of, you know, you see their relationship, and basically if you complete that mini game, it unlocks these snacks for Nix essentially, and each of them do different things. So this is ND5. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna take off.
Let's get out of here.
So yeah, this is the good shit. And you can basically fly off into space, which is just really hiding a loading screen. And here we are. And so we need to go this way. But so there's, in each ship, there's like these orbits you can explore. And it actually shows you that there's, you know, what there is to do. There's all these question marks here. This is an Empire base. And this is where we need to go. Let's go to Renpali Station. So the game definitely has a little bit of... Oh, yep, and you can...
We lost our shields.
shit, 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 shit.
Even a blast in the shoulder would make him
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try.
All right, we're gonna get out of there for a second.
inefficient, but okay. From the left.
Oh boy, not good, not good, not good. We're just gonna have to land this if we can, or is the ship down? Yeah, the ship has been destroyed. Well, I got absolutely the shit kicked out of me on that one.
We are now near the moon of Tashara.
So yeah, you can run into things like that while you're in space. Some enemies will, some people will be neutral. You can attack them. That's not that. Oh no, that is some Crimson Dawn fighters. Yeah, so your reputation also affects out in orbits as well.
Just agree to come back to Marigold.
So if you're not in good with
I'm not gonna kill him.
Even a blast in the shoulder would make him more cooperative.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try talking to him.
Seems inefficient, but okay.
So yeah, so there's some stuff to do in space as well. It's not as fully. It's not, you can't. It's not like Starfield where you can like board ships, other people's ships, and things like that. But there are these space stations you can board, and they have
I got this. Finding Tizlak shouldn't
different
take
things
long.
going on.
Maybe the bartender knows something.
So we're on the space station. We're looking for this guy who's trying to betray the head of the Pike Syndicate. And we're going to go and try and get some information at, where else? The Cantina. There you go. So yeah, there are these data pads. You can find information on them. I've gathered some information from the locals, and I'm convinced stolen cargo is here on Tashara. Apparently there's a drop-off point at the base of a mountain west of the Ambrine Ravine. Pretty sure it's buried around there. Let's meet in Jauntus. Hope to discuss our next steps. So, new intel that I can go track down.
Hey, I'm looking for someone. A Pike guy.
We get a lot of those.
Well, this one probably has a couple armed guards with him.
Yeah, I did see a group headed down to the sub-levels. That area's off-limits to customers.
Well, I'm not going to pay them the 150 credits. Fuck that.
Thanks.
Oh, or do I? I guess I need to pay them. I thought I'd...
You said the sub-levels are locked, right?
Yeah, employees only.
These credits say otherwise.
Cork, I lost my access card again. Can you unlock the employee area for me? Yeah, I know. It won't happen again. Get moving.
Thanks.
So maybe I did need to...
I'm never flying on no sleep ever again. This is your fault.
Get it together. We need to figure this out.
We have to deliver the goods by tomorrow morning, or Krista will have our heads.
Let's just retrace our steps. Did we pass anything on the way?
Well, there was the Sligo nest, and I can't remember anything else.
Sligo Nest is a start. We'll retrace our steps from there.
Cool, some lost space cargo. That's good to know. We'll go check out the band real quick. Pretty good beat.
Isla, hey.
Hey, it's
Got a
Isla.
plan yet?
I got options.
She is
It's good to see you, Bess.
our slicer.
You know, the resemblance is uncanny.
Ah, so you do know Rico.
Come on. I'm a slicer. You really think I don't know who Rico Bess is?
That's her mother.
She's a legend.
Uh-huh.
There
You know,
we
I
go.
lost out on a lot of jobs thanks to her.
I haven't seen her in years.
Sounds like Rico. But you know, she always did like to go it alone.
Sure did.
Well, I'd work with you any day. Take care of yourself, Kay.
Alright, so we're gonna go find Tizlak on the lower employee levels. And hopefully this will help fix some rep with the Pikes.
Guess I didn't meet that bartender after all.
I did, just to know where to go though. Wouldn't mark that on the map for me otherwise.
Just, valve
Uh-oh.
maintenance.
Okay, they're definitely suspicious. Just nab all this stuff. And you know what? Oh, we can't attack them yet. Okay. More data pads. Sometimes the data pads don't actually provide intel. They just have like flavor text or whatever. Oh, here's some treasure. Good stuff. Got those credits back I spent. Here's Tizlak.
Tizlak Shar. I found a little hollow of you talking to Thornton. You're planning to take down Gorak.
What? Who are you? How did you find me?
I guess I'm pretty good at sniffing out traitors.
No, you do not understand. He does not deserve the power of the Pikes. He could be pulling double, triple the profit, but he does not listen to reason.
He doesn't listen to reason? Or he wouldn't pay for your trips to that casino cruiser?
It was a business opportunity.
Uh-huh. You can tell me about it on the way back to Maragana.
Wait, whatever he's paying you, I can pay double. Crimson Dawn has more than enough credits.
Interesting. Take him to Gorak or accept his Lex bribe. Who am I in worse with? Oh shit, I don't know. I think I'm in worse with Crimson Dawn, so oh, it shows you here. Oh, I'm equal. So I can kind of go whichever way I want, because I want to improve both of these relationships. Let's improve Crimson Dawn. I don't really like Gorak anyway. If they kind of get in on his turf, then if we can take him out, then in theory I'd be good with both of them. But this will only piss off Crimson Dawn more if I take him to Gorak. So we are going to accept his bribe.
All right, fine. Pay up.
Thank you, of course.
It'd be cool if I could trick him into giving me the money and then
Starting a syndicate can't be that hard.
Valves are fixed.
taking him anyway.
You're taking longer than expected. Have you apprehended Tizlak?
No, actually. I let him go.
I trust you had a good reason.
Well, credits are always a good reason. And anyway, Gorak won't be too mad. I mean, I'm still giving him information.
I hope you're right.
Looking for a chip up rate?
Let's get back to Maragana.
Oh, get fucked.
Acknowledged.
Suck it.
Nice job.
Thank you very much. So yeah, it has this thing where it's like you want to shoot ahead because they're gonna fall. The lasers are gonna fall off. Although I don't know if that makes sense in space, but here we are.
I'm really starting to hate this guy.
Yeah,
Now,
fuck that
let's
guy.
get to Maragana. Let's go quiet.
Is this like a stealth mode? I don't know what that L3 button does actually. And so we're gonna head back, and I guess, well, will we tell Gorak about... I guess we let him go, but we'll tell Gorak where... Oh, press. There we go. Yeah, you need to be able... I guess you need to get close enough to initiate landing. So yeah, the vibes are cool with the game. Got good vibes for sure.
See you later.
Okay.
Can we... Oh, we can fast travel to... Yeah, let's fast travel. Oh, we can definitely play some Sabak. Sabak is fun. I do like Sabak a lot. So what are we going to tell Gorak? That we let the guy go because he bribed us? I wonder how he'll take that news. Not well.
You're back. I assume you took care of my problem?
Not exactly. I did find your guy, though. Tislek Shar. I tracked him to Rimpali Station, but he, got away.
Tislek. He was one of my advisors until he became obsessed with his pointless casino schemes.
Well, at least now you know who it is.
Yes. And for that, you get partial payment. Now go.
Okay, so we got a little bit... Oh, my pike reputation went down? Oh, what? Oh, it went down even more, and it didn't improve the Crimson Dawn. Damn it, so I'm in a worse spot than I was before I took the job.
I'd like to apologize on behalf of Tislek Shar.
Oh, maybe it's about to go up.
After you was imprudent.
You sure are going through a lot of trouble for the guy.
He has proven useful to us. Thank you for not taking him to Gorak. I'll be seeing you, Kay.
Okay, there we go. So my Crimson Dawn reputation did go up, which means I am no longer in the bad. I'm probably in the poor. Yay! Which still isn't great, but it'll do for now.
That should make Crimson Dawn happy.
For now. They're fickle. Assume they're watching you closely.
Oof, I know that look. I grew up around casinos. It's okay to call it quits, you know.
I'm gonna turn my luck around. I just need some credits. We'll split the winnings. Honest.
Screw it.
Here. I know what it's like.
Let's
to be
take a
down on your
gamble,
luck.
baby.
Thanks. Come back later. You won't regret it.
Speaking of, yeah, let's play some Sabak. So yeah, you can bet on Fathier races, and with that, you can actually find intel that like tells you which horses, which Fathiers to bet on, which is kind of cool. So this is Sabak.
Let me show you how it's done.
So yeah, basically the way this works is you have two cards. You have, I think one's called Sand and one's called Blood. Yeah, I know how to play. So you have Sand cards are the yellow card, right, on the left, and then the Blood card is on the right. What you want to get Sabak is you want the two cards to match. Basically, subtracting those numbers. So you want to you want the numbers to match, so they're negated. So right now I have a 2 and a 3. And the lower numbers you have that match, so if I like the best hand to have is a 1 and a 1. Right, and then 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. Like the worst hand you can have, other than not matching cards, is if you had 6 and 6. You can also, there are also cards that allow you to either, there are cards you can pick up that will allow you to roll a dice in order to, what is it? Yeah, so there's Psylop cards. So you can grab a Psylop card. So you can basically, it will just match, it will auto match the number you have. So if you have a 1 and then you have the Psylop card, which is the circle with the diamond shape going through it, that is the equivalent of having a 1 and a 1. Then you have imposter cards, which have a dice on them. And that will allow you to roll a dice, and then whatever's on the dice, you have to take the value of that one. And then there's shift tokens as well, which you can also use, that basically change up the game. Because if you were happy, I could stand, right? Which is like, I'll stand. Like, I won't do anything this turn. But if I want to pick a different card, and I do because this is not a good hand, I have to put a chip in. I have 4 chips. You see that in the bottom left? I have 4 chips. Every time I want to draw a card, I have to put a chip in. If I lose this game, I lose any of the chips that I've basically... I lose any of the chips that I've used. And if I've used all of my chips, then I can no longer play and I'm out. So... that's also why you have the shift tokens, because the shift tokens allow you to do things like not have to play a chip in order to draw a card, or taxing the other players and saying you all have to put chips in. Right now we're playing our first game, so we don't have we do not have any shift tokens, I think, or it's not letting me do them now, but we do want to draw a card. And I have a 2 on the left, which if I get another 2 is pretty good. There is a 2 out on the table, but I need it in the other. I need a blood 2, not a sand 2. So I will draw with this card, and I will select this blank. You can pull from either the discard pile or you can pull from the face down pile. Perfect, great. I got the 2 I wanted. So I want to discard the 3 I have, and that adds it to the discard pile, which the next player can then take. So I have a pretty good hand. It's not the best. Someone could beat it's good. The only thing that can beat this is if someone has a 1 and a 1. But because I don't want to risk losing any more tokens, I'm not going to try for a better hand. I'm going to leave it as this. I'm just going to stand and leave it as that. Confirm. Yep. I'll take this. Here we can turn on fast mode to get through their turns. So what's on the table? Is that a 5 and a 5? Yep. So I'm going to stand.
Pass.
They're passing. He's playing. So he probably has nothing. So let's see. So I have a 2 and a 2. She has a 2 and a 1, which isn't good. He has a 4 and a 4, which is better than a 2 and a 1. And he has a 1 and a 6, so I did win that. So if you played and you don't have Sabak, which is 2 matching cards, you are taxed an amount equal to the difference of your card values, which really sucks. If you have Sabak but you lose, you are only taxed 1 chip, and all tax chips are lost.
Easy.
So I get my chips back, but that guy, because he had a difference of 5, lost all of his chips, the guy on the right. So he's out. Alright, so I have a 1, but I have a 6. So I need to get rid of that 6, and I need to try and find a 1 in the sand. Yeah, so I have shift tokens, and as you can see here, this shift token, I can play one of them. I can play all of them per game, but I can only play each one once in the match. So this one, and I do it right before I'm about to either draw or stand. So this one allows me to either... So I have one here that allows me to draw without paying a chip in, which is great. This one means I get 2 chips before I play, and this one means other players are taxed 1 chip. Now, she can't play because she, if you can see, she's already put 1 chip in, and that's the only chip she has. So she can't play anything. The other guy, the Rhodian, I believe this alien is, he has put 1 chip in. He still has 1 chip to spare, but I can tax him right now, which means when it comes round to him, he can't draw a card. So he's stuck with whatever he has. So I'm going to play this because it's going to be, you know, the best thing that can screw these guys out. And I can only play 1 shift per turn. So that's it. That's all I can do. And I either can stand or I can draw. And I think I'm going to draw.
Let's see.
And I'm going to take this card, which is the imposter, and I have to roll the dice, and it's equal to whatever the value is. Or do I try and see if I can get the one of the ones? I think I'm going to go imposter. And we're going to discard the 6. So now it's going to move to them, but they can't do anything. They have to stand. Oh, but you can still play shift tokens. That is important. So he had a shift token that essentially allowed him to charge me 2 chips. So now I'm down to 1 chip, but I want to retrieve 2 so I can use my shift token. And it's going to give me 2 of my, basically those 2 chips he charged me, I get them back. And now the question becomes, do I want to stay with what I have, or do I want to risk it and try and get the 1 on this, a 1 sand card? And I don't know. I think I'm just going to stand, because this isn't great, but it's also not the worst hand to have. So she has 2 and a 4. Oh, so he has the same thing I have. Damn, his imposter. Damn. So he rolled and he got a 1. So he has pure Sabak. So I need to basically get the same thing. Perfect. Yes, I can do that. I can choose one of the values, and I do want to choose the 1.
Ooh, Sabak.
And there we go. So he and I basically tied. We get all of our chips back. But it's just me and him. So I was lucky there. And I have all of my chips. But because he lost the first time. And yeah, I can actually cheat. I can send Nyx. Okay, so he has a 3 and a 3. He's probably not going to move from there. He'll probably stick with that, especially because he only has 1 chip left. He's not going to risk. I mean, I wouldn't risk getting something worse. He's got Sabak. It's just not great. It's 3. So if I get it, I have a 2. If I got this blood and it was a 2 and he stood with what he has, it would be fine. I'm also going to, because I may as well, I'm going to avoid the draw fee this turn.
Sorry. Shift.
So that means that was my last shift card. And it means I can draw a card without putting a chip in. And I'm going to draw one. And I'm going to select this blood. And hopefully... Oh, it's Psylop, which is matching, which means that I effectively have a 2 and a 2. Oh, I don't want to discard that. I want to discard that. So Psylop cards match what you have in the other card. So yeah, he is folding. He is like, I'm good, but I know that I'm going to win this if he keeps standing.
Yes.
Yep, there we go. He has his 3 and a 3, and I have my 2 and a Psylop, which is better.
That one's mine.
And he loses all his chips, and I have won the game of Sabak. And that is Sabak. It's very easy. It's honestly a ton of fun. I'm a big fan of playing Sabak. And yeah, you can find new shift tokens. You can also get duplicates of shift tokens, which is cool. So you can get like another I don't have to pay the fee token, and you can actually... You can pick 3 shift tokens before you start the game, and you can pick 2 of the same. You can even pick 3 of the same, probably, if you have them. So yeah, so it's a good way. It's fun. It's a good mini game, and it's also a good way to get credits. All right, let's see. Let's go to... Oh, is there some empirical business going on here?
So, I saw that you're running a little side business.
No point trying to hide it. If you find yourself in trouble with the Empire, a few credits can make all your problems disappear.
Okay.
Thanks for the tip.
So yeah, so if you get it, the Empire does not work on the same reputation system as the syndicates do. It has like a GTA wanted system essentially, and it basically means that yeah, you don't fuck with the reputation of the Empire, but they can hunt you down. You know, the worse your wanted level is, and you can either cancel wanted levels by cancel wanted levels by finding an empirical terminal, and kind of you can hack it and delete K's data, or there are Imperial officers you can find and bribe. And so that's another way in which you can do that. Here we've got another one of these slicing puzzles. Okay, so this is the only one, and it's in the wrong place, so we may as well put it in first. Okay, so we've got 2 here, so this one can go first, and this can go second. And then this, we'll do this one, and we'll do this one. Okay, neither of those. We'll do this, and we'll do this. So I'm running out of opportunities here, but it has to be these 2, but they're swapped around, and there we go. Now, some places, once you cross that, like, threshold, some places will, like, be put on alert if you, like, cross a certain threshold, but some places won't. So for some reason, this one wasn't one of them. I don't know why. New speeder trophy, that's cool. We love new speeder trophies. That's great. So yeah, lots of like hidden areas and you know, little things to find and do. But let us... You know what? Let's fly to Mos Eisley. Let's fly to Tatooine. In fact, let's just fast travel there, I think. So, you can do it the old-fashioned way, right? Jump in your ship, fly off-world. But you can also just fast travel. So we're going to go to the tattoo system. I didn't know that that's what it was called. But we can go here. So the Hutt cartel controls the space around Tatooine, which is not good because we are not in with the Hutts. But let's see if we can change that. So is this Tatooine right here? No, this is way far. I guess this must be. So there's the Jundan Wastelands. This has to be Mos Eisley, which is great because it's an Ashiga clan opportunity, which I will take. Yep, it's in Mos Eisley. So I can land here. I will have to cut through Hutt cartel territory to get to Mos Eisley. But, oh, and there's a power module on the way, so maybe we'll go find that. But if I'm careful, we can get through kind of unscathed. But yeah, I don't have to necessarily fly there. Like, if you just want to get somewhere quickly and not bother, you can just fast travel. And you will just be on the planet.
Good.
So this is Tatooine, which is, you know, they did it right. It's very freaking barren.
was arrested. Should be able to find the sheriff. Got a deal.
So yeah, I basically cut through. Oh, here we go. There's the path. Just follow this path here. But you know, there's, you know, this space probably has a little treasure. Let's have a little treasure. Let's see. Doesn't look like it actually. But yeah, like they made Tatooine really feel like Tatooine. Like this is a fucking desert.
What seems to be the problem?
God, those thieving little Jawas. Stripped my droid of everything. Maybe even its dignity.
Huh, I didn't know there was a component for that.
They tampered with my droid, and now it can't communicate to my vaporators. No vaporators, no water, no harvest. And my eyes aren't what they used to be. I could use your help. Could you take a look and see what's wrong? I'll pay you.
All right.
Why not?
What I can do.
Why not? But for now, we'll come back and sort you out. I know that you're probably in a rush to get this done, but we'll come back. So yeah, now we're in Hutt territory, which means if a Hutt sees me, it's not good. They'll be pissed. So we want to get in and out of here as quickly as possible. Yep. They started noticing me, so we are going to speed out of here. I don't want to piss them off any more than I already have. So we are just going to get the fuck out. Ooh. They are really on my tail. Alright, hopefully once they get into Mos Eisley, yep, they will leave me alone. Oh, they exploded. Amazing. Yep, lots of little fun things like this. Oh, we completely missed that thing, but we can go back and get that. So yeah, so there's an Ashiga clan opportunity here. We're in good with the Ashigas. That's an Ashiga right there, so they're going to let me walk right on in and talk with their contact here. Let's see what they have to offer.
The outsider K-Veth. You are known to us. I want to hire you.
You're an Ashiga, right? What are you doing so far from home?
Suffering. The Myrmitrix isn't meant to be apart from the hive. It is disgusting.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I don't need sympathy, I need aid. The Hut Cartel has a weapon sale coming up. You will rob it and bring the merchandise to me for the good of the hive.
I, usually work for credits.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. I'm unaccustomed to dealing with solitary beings. It is
disgusting.
Uncomfortable. You will be paid. Should I introduce myself to cement our individual relationship?
Yeah, go for it.
I am Zizek.
All right, Zizek. One weapons shipment coming up. What do you think, ND?
The Hut Cartel is a business just like any other.
So we need to steal from the huts.
All right, I'll see if I can slice into their system.
Okay, so we're going to go probably piss off the huts, which is great. I need to piss them off a bit more. Hopefully we can get by without getting caught.
You smell something you want next?
Yeah, Nyx will like find things and like you'll have to like you'll have to basically like find things for
Hey,
Nyx.
be careful, buddy. You don't know who.
Where do we want to go? So we're here. We're trying to go where?
Or what could be back here?
Oh yeah, it's like these back alleys, like Jawa. Oh yeah, you can pet Nyx. Oh, okay, I see. We're finding him a little something here. Okay, you lead the way. You lead the way. Okay, he wants us to go up there, which will be done by doing this. Okay. Okay, you want to get...
Hold on, Nyx. I can't fit through there.
Okay. Okay, I can't fit through there. Oh, but maybe yep, I think there's an entrance over here. Yep.
Oh, finally.
Okay, he went that way. Where can I go? Guess back here, maybe. Okay.
Nyx, this isn't your house.
Oh, it's gone in here. Okay. Well, wow, he found whatever's buried here all the way from back there, huh? There you go.
All right, let's go before someone comes home.
Okay, new collectible, tiny ship. And yeah, so there's a bunch of, like, things, like little nicks, hideaways that, you know,
I know. Smells good, doesn't it?
Oh,
Let's go
this
check it
is...
out.
Yeah, so this is the food minigame I mentioned. Well, this is a data pad. Okay, there's some intel on the thing. But yeah, we can eat here, which is really cool.
Looks good.
And this is one of the Nick's meals. Fried skeeto meatballs and chuga fruit on a skewer served with pickled legume puree and hot conky spices. Yeah, let's eat it.
I'll take the Sketo Chuga. It's okay, buddy. Ooh, I hope it's spicy.
So yeah, it's just a quick time event minigame, but it has like a little cute animation. And it will unlock new food for Nyx that will alter what he can do, essentially.
You know, Sketo's actually
So it's
poisonous
actually
when
like a
raw.
fun little way to incorporate, to have these like fun moments. They do go a bit long in the
It isn't
tooth,
even
but
spicy.
it's fun. It's fun. I like it a lot, actually. This is definitely a game that is like, you just want to kind of exist in Star Wars, you know?
I hope this part is spicy. Hey, could I get some extra spice? Thank you.
Does he like the spice, though? It's spicy. It's spicy.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, is he gonna like it? Oh yeah, he likes it.
How are you handling this so well? Whew. Whew. Ah. 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 Wow, that's got a kick now.
Oh, that was meant to be X? There we go.
Oh, I can't do this.
Gonna drink his water?
Oh, I almost lost my tongue, but that was delicious. I'm never asking for extra spice again. Tasty though.
He's down with it. He loves it. Aw, he's so cute.
Hey.
Like, I think this is a fun, interesting way. I don't necessarily know if it's executed the best. But
See you later.
it has like this like little moment between these two characters. I like it a lot. And yeah, so now he can actually... We can go into, I guess... No, not inventory. Is it loadout? And we can change Nyx's meal. So that meal means that he can attack and make enemies wreak havoc, causing them to shoot wildly in all directions. So that's really fun. So, very cool. So that's the, that's what his, that meal essentially can make him do, which is fun. That's cool. That's useful.
I put 150 on board.
I miss the old days when gambling was fun and
Now we can
cheaters got
play
shot.
Sabak here. So wait, we need to find info on the weapon shipment. Oh, okay, so I think it's actually, we want to go this way.
You trying to cheat me?
You are the one.
Well, maybe this, maybe I can help
Forgot
with the
how to
pike
play
situation here.
Scoundrel Psylocke?
Please, that's a child's game. We play proper sabak at this table. At least one of us does.
This Crimson Dawn fool insists that he won, but my 23 beats his measly staves.
I don't know how they do things on Obadiah, but around here, you can't use a Psylop to hit a full sabak.
Ridiculous. There is no such rule. Go on, tell him how the game is really played.
We're gonna side with the pikes.
I don't know what kind of sabak you're playing, but a 23 is a 23. He beat you. Sorry.
You see, some of us know how to play in a civilized manner.
Civilization is in short supply on this planet. Remember that.
So my pike reputation went up a little, but my Crimson Dawn reputation went down a little. So you win some, you lose some. But I need to improve my pike reputation. No. Okay, so they're not going to let me in through the front, which is fine. There should be a way in, maybe around the back here. Oh, can I not? Okay, never mind. Oh, this is all a dead end. Oh. But toggle lever.
You know what to do.
Nyx can help me out. Cool. So we're inside the hut district, but if we get caught, it's not good. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Did he just fart? I think he just farted. Who? What is making that sound?
I'm in.
The huts would have a dedicated records terminal in the main building.
Got something, bud?
Okay.
That looks nice, huh, Nyx? Stay low, Nyx. Hey, sneak over and get that.
Let's have him distract him with the
Showtime,
bushes
Nyx.
there. So he's gonna go distract him. As you do. He's gonna go into the bushes and night. Oh, but this guy saw me. Did he see me? It was pretty far away. I think that's a droid, though. So droids are a lot tougher, a lot more annoying to deal with. You can't knock them out. You need an electro stick to do that, and I do not have one. So this is a restricted area. So even if I had a good relationship with the cartel, with the Hutts, I wouldn't be able to get into this area unless it was an excellent rating. But regardless, I'm not meant to be in any of their districts at all. Oh, I see.
Get him, Nix.
So Nix is gonna go get him. Boom. As you saw, a little bug there. But I can use my data spike to get in here. Now this unlocking mechanic is like a timing mechanic, so you just want to press R2 on the beat. Da, 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 da. There we go. Got it. Cool. So yeah, we're in a super duper restricted area. But that could be the terminal we are looking for. Hopefully it is. It is the terminal. These are the this is the terminal you're looking for. And it's a pretty easy breezy hack. There we go.
All right. Okay, then.
Okay, we got the data. The deal is happening as planned. Send the courier to the safe house by the Dowager Queen. Bring the usual crew. We're trying to make a big mess like last time. Jabba has a lot of credits riding on this.
Got it.
Are you near the landing bay? There might be a faster way out.
Are you guessing?
I've infiltrated plenty of compounds. They all use the same tricks.
What do you see?
Oh, I guess that person is not... Oh, okay, I have to be good with the cartel to talk to them.
Got something, bud.
Yeah. Oh, there's that droid again. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's just go back the way we came. Alright, that was pretty simple. In and out, no fuss, no muss.
Zizek, I found where the deal's happening. I'm gonna check it out.
I would join you, but the city is intolerable to me. The noxious babbling, the incoherent.
So is it in the city or is it... Yes, it is. Okay.
Sense and the heat. The miserable, desiccating heat.
I kind of like the weather around here.
Yeah, she's
but
from
I'm
Kajimi,
from
which
Kanto.
is from very
I was
cold.
hatched in the icy depths of the Kamara
Right.
crevasse.
Oh, right. The crevasse.
The crevasse. Cool, so now we know where the deal is happening. We can go there. It seems to kind of be on these like slight outskirt area.
Guess we're on foot next.
So So maybe we can take the speeder over there. Let's find out. Because like on the outskirts of settlements and stuff, you can take the speeder. You're just driving like slower. So let's see. Oh no. Okay, I see. Okay. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Fixed it.
Hang on tight.
Yeah, so that you can see there's like something going on over there. Some kind of commotion, maybe the Empire, maybe raiders. You can go and kind of butt your way into those things if you so choose.
The Hutts are overconfident.
Alright, so we need to get into here.
Have a minimal guard.
Alright, this looks like a good way in.
Whoa, what happened here?
Oh. Well.
Empty. Someone beat me to it.
Yep, I would say so.
Coolant fluid. Oh, some droid took a nasty blaster shot. Nix, you got a scent?
Uh-oh.
Come on, Nix. Let's get out of here.
Yep, we don't want the Hutts to think that we did that, so we will get the fuck out of here. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, let's have him wreak havoc.
Okay, let's do this, Nix.
Droids can only get taken out by these shock blasts. Alright, well. Didn't want to get noticed, but here we are. Hopefully, yeah, my reputation went down with them, which is not great.
All right, we're in the clear. Follow that scent, Nix.
Oh, he's going this way. Gotcha.
Hey, Zizik, you didn't hire anyone else to rob this weapons deal, did you? A combat droid, maybe?
No. Should I? Do you need a hive of your own?
No. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so we're looking for this shipment. This weapon shipment that was stolen by this droid. Nix has the smell of the droid's coolant.
Did they scare you? It's okay. I'll get them to leave. Excuse me, are those your creatures in the road over there?
Hmm? Oh, my dewbacks. You know, lots of folks don't appreciate dewbacks.
Dewbacks, baby.
Turkish here.
Classic Star Wars creature.
Right off your hand, if you let them.
I'm good, but can you move them?
And there's Plapper. He'll lick a stranger up good too. Only in his case, it's a sign of aggression.
I'm chasing a droid, bro. I need you to move the things.
Move your Griffin dewbacks already. They're blocking the road.
Well, I see how it is.
Come on, Nix. It's okay, buddy. Alright. He's like, I gotta get as far away from these things as possible. All right.
Oh, great.
What is it?
Empire.
Imperial's up ahead, but Nyx can help me get around them. Nyx,
Oh, I guess he
go.
can open this door. Okay. Somehow he can... There's something he can do. Alright, well. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So we opened a door all the way over here? Is that what happened? Interesting. I don't quite know. I mean, I could distract them, potentially. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed him to do. Those are some dewbacks. There is no limit on how much I can stream. There are certain things that I can't spoil, so I guess like there are moments that I can't show on stream because there are moments that I cannot spoil. But other than those, I'm kind of free to stream anything. So, and I'm just doing side content here. I'm not like doing it, you know, show on a main mission or anything like that. Right now, we're hunting down a weapons cache for the Ashiga clan. There was a deal that they learned about going on with the Hutts, but then it looks like the Empire got its hands.
All right, Nyx, keep following that scent.
Its hands on it. So I guess, yeah. Where are we going next? Yeah, can't do that, unfortunately. Can't show that crazy moment where the Star Trek and Star Wars universes cross over. Where did Nyx go? Where the fuck is he? Where are you, dude? Are you... Well, I guess I can probably just look at the paint. Do I need to... Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Thank you. And then there's another thing blocking the way. Go down here. Nope, we're still... I'm right behind you, buddy.
The Ashigas wouldn't be happy, but it could be worth it.
So I could double-cross the Ashigas and get the weapons back for the Hutts. And I do need to improve my position with the Hutts, because right now my position with the Hutts is poor. I could maybe get it into the good, but if I betray the Ashigas, then I will probably go into the poor standing with Ashiga. And do I really want to do that? So we'll think about it while we have the time.
And there's our coolant. Good boy. ND, I think I found the weapons.
Messed up.
Copy. Let me know when you secured them.
Okay. There we go.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, is it the Pikes? Or is this the Empire? It is the Empire. I think it's the Empire.
Zarek Bash.
Oh, Zarek Bash.
Zarek Bash preys on every syndicate, Kay. I recommend you fall back. It's not worth the risk.
After all that? No way. I'm getting those weapons.
So Zarek Bash are like the one cartel that like you are not in with at all, like that they do not affect.
Nyx, do your thing.
What is this power on? Like you have no reputation with Zarek. Zarek Bash are the bad guys, like the straight up bad guys. I'll put that vent on. That's useful. Okay, good. Boom, took him out.
Nyx, blow that up. Huh?
Oh, no one kind of came to pay attention about that smoke, which is, again, there's lots of little things like that break the immersion. Oh, they saw me. Well, there we go. Well, let me just grab one of these here.
Get cover, Nyx.
Good thing we've got way more of these.
I think we're good. Checking the weapons.
All right, there we go. Yeah, so it's I can have him basically. So I think you might have missed this, Chuck, where it was. I've basically found a meal for Nyx, and like it basically gives him. You can find different meals, and different meals allow Nyx to do different things. And before, Nyx could just like attack an enemy, right? He could just like jump onto them and like distract them, and then I could run in and like take them down. But now he has this thing called Wreak Havoc, which means that he can run on them, attack them, and like cause so much distress that they'll just start like shooting wildly, right? It's like an Assassin's Creed when you hit them with the dart that makes people like hallucinate, and then they'll attack the rest of their people. That's essentially what Nyx can do by cool. And actually I need to cap this for work. So it's great actually that I have this. There is some stuff like that in this game. There is like context-driven stuff like that. Oh, these are the
All right,
the weapons.
Have you decided who we're
But that is not the. Send the weapons to Zisk or return the weapons to Jabba to improve my reputation. You know what? Fuck the Hutts, man. I'm gonna send them to the. I'm gonna.
Promise to give Zizik an edge against the Hutts.
We're gonna give him to the Ashiga.
Probably deliver.
I'll send her the coordinates. See you back on the Trailblazer.
Oh, that really so my okay. So my Ashiga rep went up big time, but now I'm in bad with the Hutts. But I'm nearing that excellent standing with the Ashiga, which is cool.
we go.
Yeah, honestly, fuck them, fuck them.
The Huts just sent us a serious warning. We're on their radar.
It's fine. I know what I'm doing.
It's fine, she says. So I think that was a good taste of, you know, everything that this game has to offer. Chuck, thank you for joining me. You can go back and watch the rest of the stream if you'd like. That has a bunch more kind of, you know, showing off flying, showing off different planets, different mission types, playing some Sabaka earlier, which is really fun. But yeah, so honestly, all in all, my thoughts on the game are that it is, it really is the best kind of Star Wars simulator, right? Like, it totally feels like you're just existing as a scoundrel in the Star Wars universe, but it has pretty rudimentary combat. The stealth is pretty rudimentary, and like its good ideas, like the reputation system, are totally undermined by all of these like weak gameplay elements. Oh, there we go. Well, thank you very much, Chuck. Very much appreciated. Yeah, we're actually about to wrap up, but I appreciate you sharing that as we're trying to get Limit Break Network off the ground. Just kind of testing this kind of stream format where I stream some of these games and I give kind of my takes as we're playing them. Just an interesting new, you know, kind of meant to be a kind of a way to have a discussion with the audience about what my thoughts are on the game and answer people's questions and things. So this was our first one. You know, we just started Limit Break a couple of weeks ago. We have our next episode of Hit the Limit Break, my kind of like developer interview podcast series, coming out this week as well. So that's exciting. And yeah, so we are, you know, if you want to go check out the rest of the stream, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, so that is that. We'll obviously have more stuff on the GameSpot side. If you want to check out the documentary that the team did on Star Wars Outlaws as well, it's very good. Really kind of gets to the core of this, you know, what they wanted to do with this game. And I think, you know, like I said, vibes-wise, this game succeeds. The vibes are good. You just want to kind of run around and have fun in the Star Wars universe. This is a great game to do that. But, you know, your mileage is going to vary depending on how much you like Star Wars. And if you're not a Star Wars fan, there's nothing, I think, for you really in this game. Like, there's not like a good gameplay experience, a great gameplay experience here at the end of the day. And it has some cool ideas, discovery being organic, you know, you listening in on people's conversations, but, you know, it's still can be very formulaic. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Like I said, please subscribe to the Limit Break Network. We have our next episode of Hit the Limit Break happening this week, so keep an eye out for that. That is with Alleviate Nelson of Strange Scaffold, a developer who's really pioneering a studio built for the new era of video games. So it's going to be a very good discussion that will be out later this week. So thank you, Chuck. Thank you so much. Thank you for spreading Limit Break Network. I would appreciate, everyone who's checking this out to give out the good word on what we're doing here. And hopefully, you know, we can build and do more of these streams in the future. Everyone who's tuning in, have a good night. And we will see you next time. Peace.